In this video, we show how practicing transcendental meditation has been proven to reduce violence and crime in communities, which is known as the Maharishi Effect. The Transcendental Meditation technique is a mental procedure founded by Maharishi Mahesh Yogi and introduced to the West from India in the late 1950s. It is a meditation technique which involves the silent repetition of a mantra or sound. In 1960, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi predicted that if 1% of a population practiced transcendental meditation, it would produce measurable improvements in the quality of life for the surrounding population. This prediction was confirmed in 1976, when research reports were published finding that when 1% of a community practiced the transcendental meditation, the crime rate was reduced on average by 16%. This phenomenon became known as the Maharishi Effect, which is defined as the influence of coherence and positivity on the social and natural environment, generated by the practice of the transcendental meditation. It was determined that a group with a size equal to the square root of 1% of a population would have a measurable influence on the quality of life of that population. This is the equivalent of a group of 100 people practicing transcendental meditation for a city with a population of 1 million in order to see positive benefits. In 1987, a test conducted in Washington, D.C., showed a decrease of 11% in violent crimes when transcendental meditation was practiced in a large group. Then, in 1993, the Review Board in Washington further tested this theory, which resulted in a maximum decrease of 23.3% in violent crimes. Studies were also undertaken among prison inmates, which showed a reduction in hostility and aggression amongst inmates who were learning transcendental meditation. In addition, these inmates also demonstrated reduced reoffense of any crime from 3 to 15 years after release. The research showed that practicing transcendental meditation for 15 to 20 minutes, twice daily, is directly linked to the prevention of homicide and violent crime in the whole of society, suggesting this meditation practice has a broader impact on the collective nature of consciousness. The mental silence experienced during transcendental meditation corresponds with the physiological state of restful alertness that is associated with sleep. It also results in greater integration of brain functioning and more effective responses to stress when practiced consistently over a 10-week period. Individuals who practice transcendental meditation were shown to experience more silent levels of awareness, leading to the experience of pure consciousness, which is consciousness without the mental activity of perception or thought. This pure consciousness is what ultimately allows for the greater impact on both the individual and society. The Vedic tradition describes the character of pure consciousness experienced during the transcendental meditation as a universal layer, where beneficial effects are shared to society via a reciprocal connection to the individual experience. In the words of the founder, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, this is a technique of self-exploration. It enables a man to dive into the innermost reaches of his being, in which dwell the essence of life and the source of all wisdom, all creativity, all peace, and ultimately all happiness.